I'm Carrolyn from Conley-Guerrero Senior Activity Center, here with the 50 Plus program. All of the products that you will see today are given to us by Aging is Cool. And we will be working on the Hydrangea Art. But I wanted to share with you how this all got started. Because this is actually called a topiary. This is an art form of clipping trees or shrubs into ornamental shapes, creating living sculptures. The hedge is a very good example of a topiary. During the time of Julius Caesar, his gardener introduced the topiary into the royal garden to make it more interesting. Meanwhile, in China and Japan, gardeners were sculpting their trees and shrubs to enhance their natural growth. In Japan, the familiar bonsai was becoming quite popular as it is today, and the designs were appreciated even more after a snowfall. In 17th century Europe, topiaries took on more fanciful appearances as gardeners sculpted peacocks, people, pyramids, animals, spirals, balls, and cones. At the Palace of Versailles in France, the style was geometric with neatly trimmed hedges punctuated by balls on a standard. In 1962, Walt Disney introduced yet another form of topiary. He wanted his animated characters all throughout Disneyland, so he got wire metal frames in the shape of his caricatures and then planted ivy at the base. And as it grew up, it covered the wire frames, and he had his little topiary animals all around. As you create your lovely topiary, you will be carrying on a wonderful, awesome tradition. And this, in fact, is what we hope that you will achieve. In your bag, you will find a little jar that already has the tissue paper and what's called floral foam inside. You will also receive a dowel. One end is sharp. The sharp end will eventually go into the little ball and then ultimately into the foam. You will also receive pins and petals and even some leaves. I have a few things to share with you about decorating your topiary. If you decide to decorate your topiary with leaves, I suggest that you use a glue gun. I tried using Elmer's glue, even E6000, and it didn't work. But the glue gun works really well. The second thing is you may want to actually do something different. So I have here an array of other things that you can decorate your jars with, including buttons and netting and pearls and just all sorts of things. The second thing to remember whenever you're doing your topiary is this. Please do not put your whole thing together initially, because as you start working on your petals, you're going to be moving this dowel around, and ultimately it will make the hole bigger, and so that it won't stay straight up like it's supposed to. So hold it while you're working on it, or have somebody else hold it, do something, hold it in your knees, whatever it takes, but just don't do it in there. And so the second thing is that whenever you're doing your pin, they're pearlized, they have little pearl tips. Go ahead and insert them, and then hold the whole pin like that, and then stick it into the ball. And again, you want to make them as close together as possible. This is one that I did that was not close together. It's pretty, but it's not as full as this one. So start at the very top, and then just keep working around and around and around and around, and just keep them as close together as you can. And when you're done, you will have a beautiful decoration for your home and make springtime even more lovely. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.